Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Transwest Truck Trailer RV. We are located in Frederick, Colorado. My name is Larry Vickers. Today we are sitting inside a brand new 2023 Freightliner M2-106. The conversion is Summit Hauler. So as we get started today, I was going to talk about the major differences between a Freightliner 106 and a pickup truck, because I understand that a lot of people that are in the market for this type of truck are also looking at pickups. So let's just take a minute and talk about the advantages that Freightliner has. First and foremost is safety. This is the safest towing vehicle on the market today. So when we talk about distinct advantages of this over pickups, the biggest one is the braking system. You know, they're able to tow an incredible amount with pickups these days. My question is, once you get it going, what's going to stop you? Especially when you're coming down a sharp decline such as the Rocky Mountains next door. Well, the advantage the Freightliner has is the amount of the size of the entire braking system. Compare that to a pickup. In addition to that, the type of brake. This comes with air brakes. So let's compare that to hydraulics that come with a pickup. If you do have a small leak, there's an unlimited supply of air, so we can keep pumping the air through the braking system. Compare that to a pickup that has hydraulic. That fluid is going to continue to leak out and gradually get worse and worse and worse until you go to hit your brakes and there's simply nothing there. Another safety advantage is simply the size and the mass of the vehicles, and you'll get a better indication of that once we step outside. But if we are in an accident, the chances of walking away from this truck compared to a pickup are substantially higher. Thirdly is visibility. As we can take a shot directly out in front, we can see that we're already above traffic. And we can see that the windshield has 2,500 square inches of glass. So once you combine those things, that makes visibility simply outstanding. Now, as we start to take a look at this truck, we'll notice that the backup camera is located right up there. So when you're in your travels, or if you go to hook up your trailer, all you need to do is simply glance up and it's right there. A high majority of my customers go ahead and leave that on all the time. So when you're not towing a vehicle, you can see what's coming up behind you as well. So we can see what's going on in front of us and from the sides, from the windshield, and what's coming up behind us from the backup camera. Now as we come on down and take a look at the dash, notice how this wraps around. Okay, this isn't flat. So when you go to make adjustments in your travels, it's a very simple reach over here compared to reaching out over there to try to make those adjustments that you need. This is an important one right here. Yet another safety advantage Freightliner has. This is the engine brake. Okay, this isn't a little exhaust brake. That is a true engine brake. So if you're coming down a sharp decline and you set that to high, you actually have approximately 360 horses coming back at you. So what's that going to do for us? Well, it's going to slow everything down and therefore makes things safer for you, your family, and the other drivers on the road as well. Automatic transmission. So to get things started, right now we're in neutral with the brake on, but when you start your travels, simply press that, R for reverse, D for drive, and you're on your way. Up here is the cruise control. Right next to that is intermittent marker lights. Some other ones to take note of. These are for the windows. This locks the differential. As we come on over, this dumps the air out of the bed of the truck. So when you go to hook up your trailer, you want to let all the air out, utilize your backup camera, which makes hooking up your trailer very simple. This is mirror heaters. This is the light test button. So you can press that. All the lights on the outside will go on, so you can check to make sure everything is working properly in a pre-trip inspection. This blows air into the back of the cab. So red for heat and blue for cold. As we come on down, this is the ARC trailer brake. This dial is for the stereo. Climate control located right here. And as we take a look at the console, we see more than ample storage to fit your needs when you're in your travels. Now let's go ahead and step outside and take a closer look. So as we start on a side view profile of the truck, what's the biggest thing that jumps out at you? Well, for me, it's the color. This truck is Viper Red, which this is a color that has been very, very good to us. As we continue forward, we'll get up front so we can take a look directly in front of the truck. Now, these brand new trucks like this do come with factory warranty. It is 2 years, unlimited miles on the powertrain. The transmission is 5 years, unlimited miles, and 3 years, 36,000 miles on the conversion. As we start at the ground and work our way up, we see tow hooks located here and here. Take note that the bumper is broken into 3 sections. And the reason is, if we get in an accident and we ding one section up, we can simply replace that without having to do the entire bumper. As we go on up, the hood is made of compressed fiberglass. So the advantage to that is it's extremely tough and durable. We had a hailstorm come through, demolish the pickup trucks, but you couldn't really tell anything had happened to the Freightliners. And as we go up, we take a look at the enormous windshield that you and I looked at when we were sitting inside. And finally, as we go up, there's a row of orange lights running across the top to let everyone know that you're there when you're driving at night. As we take a look underneath the hood, that is the Cummins 8.9 liter engine. It is coupled with the Allison 3200 TRV transmission. This offers 360 horsepower and roughly 1,100 foot-pounds of torque. One thing to notice is see how things are kind of color coordinated under here? Where we see the red, we're going to leave that for the Freightliner mechanics. But where we see yellow, such as here and directly across, those are things you and I can check in a pre-trip inspection. We also find that the fuel water separator located here. And as we come across, say we leave the lights on, something happens, and we need to jump start this vehicle, we can actually do that with those terminals located right there without having to tear in to get to the batteries, which are located below the seat. As we take a look at the tires, it comes with Michelin 255 80 R 22.5. One thing that's unique about the Summit Hauler conversion is this drum located here. Those are tire balancers. So those have BBs and a little bit of hydraulic oil in them. So as you pick up speed and as you gain momentum, that balances the entire rotating mass. That actually accomplishes 3 things. First, things are safer if everything is completely balanced. They're more comfortable if everything is completely balanced. And it extends tire life up to 40%. This truck is stock number 5N221735. As we continue on, there's a block heater located under here. People in cold climates can plug that in, especially at nighttime, to assist the block. As we take a look inside, Both the front driver and passenger seat are air. Those adjustments can be made right here. In addition, this lets the air in and out of the back of the seat for the lumbar system. They are both heated as well. In addition, if we could take a shot of the inside of the door, this truck is carbon fiber in its trim, which really dresses the truck up. Underneath here is one of two fuel tanks. There's one here, one on the other side, which both hold up to 50 gallons. As the truck is sitting in rest, as it is now, it balances itself out. However, when you go to fuel up your truck, you're going to want to do that independently. Right next door to it is the DEF tank, which holds up to 6 gallons. Recent data is showing about 350 miles per 1 gallon of DEF. Note the lighting running across the bottom in addition to right here. So at night, this truck really lights itself up. Under here is a trickle charger. When you would use that is if you're in your travels, you stop at night and still want to maintain the lights on the interior, you can plug that into a 110 outlet, which will assist the batteries in maintaining power. As we take a look at the back seat, it does make down into a bed simply by pushing a button. And then taken right back up to a normal seat position. Now let's focus on the bed of the truck. As you can see, it comes with two storage components on each side, a smaller one back there, and a larger one here. It is diamond plated inside. And as you can see, there's a hookup for an air hose located right there. The bed of the truck runs with 4 inches located right here and on the other side. As we take a look from behind and start at the top and work our way down, right in the middle is where the backup camera is located. As we come on down, we see holes drilled in to the back of the cab right there and there. If you have a need for additional storage, we can sure get you an additional storage box and have it shipped right to your house. And having those holes pre-drilled makes installation very, very simple. As you can see, the bed is already lined. It does come with a gooseneck ball already. However, a high percentage of my customers go on ahead and purchase the Hensley hitch. Now that is a hitch that's basically running on airbags. It's also known as the trailer saver. So that helps prolong not only the life of the trailer, but the truck as well, since you're basically riding on air instead of metal grinding on metal. As you can see, there's a trough. Sure.
Are those available in the 4x4?
The question states, are these available in 4-wheel drive? And the answer is yes. We've actually, within the last couple of months, sold 2 of them. However, they kind of come few and far between. So if you're interested in a 4-wheel drive, simply call us at the office and we can put in an order for you and see if we can expedite getting another one. I don't know off the top of my head when the next 4-wheel drive is expected to arrive, but you can rest assured that our sales department can get you one. Thanks for the question. Now, I was saying that there is a trough already built in, cut out of it. And the reason for that is I've had numerous trades come in with this back all beat up. Well, by cutting a section out of it allows you to hook up your trailer without doing any damage. Light hookup is located right here. As we come on down, here's the connection for the Voyager system. That is the same system that the backup camera uses. Now you can hook up to 2 more cameras to it. I've had customers put them in horse trailers. I've also had them put them underneath the mirrors as well. And finally, as we come on down, right there is a hitch for a bumper pull. As we come on around and take a look at it from this view, the last thing I would like to address is financing options. We are very, very fortunate here that we have a bank that will let us do a 20-year term. And let me repeat that. That's a 20-year term if you're going to be using it for personal basis. Now, if you're going to be using it for business, we have different avenues we can take there as well, but that term is going to be 7 years. So that can answer some of the finance questions that I frequently get. So if you have any other questions about this vehicle, please feel free to give me a call at 303-684-3404, or for more information, simply click on the link below. Thanks for tuning in today.